This is my driver ratings for the 2022 Miami Grand Prix. So the race started off a bit boring, but in the last few laps we had a lot of drama. So the drama started off with Gasly running off track, and when he came back he ran into Norris. That caused the safety car. After that we had a lot of battles and a heartbreaking moment when Mick drove into Sebastian Vettel. But this isn't the race recap, so without wasting any more time, let's get into my driver ratings. So we will start with P20 and go to P1. So in P20 we have Zhou. He had a mechanical problem and had to retire, but looking at qualifying he got P17 compared to his teammates P5, so giving him 2 stars. In P19 we have Lando Norris. Not a great weekend for McLaren. He got stuck in the DRS train and couldn't do a lot more, giving him 3 stars. In P18 we have Pierre Gasly. Had a good race until Alonso drove into him, and after that it just all went wrong, giving him 3 stars. Now going on to P17. Sebastian Vettel. He started from the pit lane, had decent pace on the hards, but made a lot of mistakes, giving him 2.5 stars. In P16 we have Mick Schumacher. Probably his best race in F1 so far, but tried a move on Vettel that would have never worked and lost his chance for points, so he also get 2.5 stars. In P15 we have Kevin Magnussen. Looked slower than Mick and also had an incident, giving him 2.5 stars. Going on to P14, Nicolas Latifi. I think we can all agree that he surprised us when he finished this race. He was still not close to the pace of his teammate, so giving him 2 stars. In P13 we have Yuki Chinoda. A bit of an average race from him, giving him 3 stars. In P12 we have Lance Stroll. He had a good qualifying session, and P12 isn't bad considering where he started, giving him 3.5 stars. In P11 we have Daniel Ricciardo. He didn't have a lot of pace, but I do think that is the McLaren that struggled, so I'm giving him 3 stars. In P10 we have Alex Albon. He got another point in that Williams, giving him 4 stars. Going on to P9 we have Esteban Ocon. Missed qualifying, but he had a good race. Might even move up to P8 if Alonso gets a penalty, giving him 3.5 stars. In P8 we have Fernando Alonso. Didn't have the same pace as Ocon and made an incident with Gasly, giving him 2.5 stars. In P7 we have Valtteri Bottas. He is outperforming that Alpha every weekend. Could have probably finished in front of Hamilton if he didn't make that mistake, but had a great weekend, giving him 4 stars. In P6 we have Lewis Hamilton. Good weekend from him, giving him 4 stars. In P5 we have George Russell beating Lewis Hamilton. Now I know the safety car helped him, and without that he couldn't have done it, but without his good tyre wear he wouldn't have been able to do that, giving him 4 stars. Now we're going to Sergio Perez in P4. He had an engine problem and lost power. He could have gotten a podium spot if it wasn't for that, giving him 4.5 stars. Now going to the top 3. In P3 we have Carlos Sainz. His qualifying pace basically matched the pole sitter, and his race pace was not far off, giving him 4.5 stars. In P2 we have Charles Leclerc. A great weekend from him, but the Red Bull straight line speed again proved to be a problem for him, giving him 5 stars. And now in P1 we have Max Verstappen. He was flawless in the race, got Carlos Sainz in turn 1 and then chased down Leclerc for the victory, giving him 5 stars. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.